Hello everybody, my name is Hako and I have a PhD in anime titties. Let me show you. Boom, the proof is in the pudding. Now let's talk about them.
Welcome to Aqua City. Welcome to Aqua City. Let's talk about some anime titties.
I hope you're doing absolutely goddamn amazing today. Welcome into the channel, and today I wanted to talk about what I did yesterday. What I did yesterday? Well, let's have a look. I beat Shiyu Defense 17 with main DPS Soukaku, backed up with a full A-rank team in her squad and the other squad. So, let's have a little bit of a look. So, for this, I put Soukaku, Seth and Nicole in a team. Now you might be thinking that team doesn't make much sense, and I honestly won't argue that too much. But I set up as a challenge to myself to be able to, like, you know, clear this this entire Shiyu with only A ranks. I'm putting out a longer video for like how I did that with the full like gameplay footage of when I do it. So anybody that's interested can watch that. So I had to use the level 60 A ranks I had access to, if that makes sense. And this boss in like the first stage is resistant to physical damage. So I ran through all of the other stages with Piper as a main carry for Team 1. That obviously wouldn't work for this one. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? So I put Seth to buff Soukaku, Nicole to shred the defense. Then I put Resonabu simply because the enemy is weak to Ether, and it's nice to group up enemies for like the first wave. And this honestly, like, it worked kind of well. Like, we didn't set any, like, you know, speedrunning records. Maybe for Soukaku, what the hell do I know? But Soukaku has like, you know, the unique thing that she can, like, when she fans her ice, it passes through this boss, yeah? And like, if you hit a limb, the main body, then another limb, or like two other limbs, all of them actually take damage. And I feel like Soukaku is maybe the only character in the game that can really take advantage out of this one. It's the one I've definitely, like, you know, noticed on the most. Like, her EX special attack actually does a decent amount of damage on it. So yeah, enjoy.
Shadow of steel and flame, Caesar leads through the endless rain. With shield aloft, our hope ignites. We stand as one in the darkest night.
The storm, the fire, the light. Through the ashes we rise and fight. The sons of Calydon forever we soar. Bound by honor we ride to war.
Lucy's cheer like a song of dawn guides us through our strength reborn. Piper's strike like thunder, it falls. In every blow the battle calls.
Burnishes flame untamed and bright. Fires the sky with radiant might. Her fury spreads a burning storm. In her fire we are reborn.
Alright, so this would be a poor monster Soukaku guide without, like, you know, actually showing off how the hell did I build her. So, I didn't really build her as much as I, you know, borrowed Ellen's things. And I mean, all of it. Like, basically every drive disc Ellen had just went straight on Soukaku because right now Ellen wasn't wearing them. So yeah, I opted for, you know, as much crit rate, crit damage and attack as possible. So 2 Woodpecker Electro and then a 4-piece Polar Metal. Ice damage bonus, simply because like most of Soukaku's damage came from her like doing EX special attack throughout the boss. Even though like looking at it back, I realized like like I could have lined up those hits a lot better, but hey, we got that S. So yeah, as much crit rate, as much crit damage, as much pen, as much attack percentage as possible. Crit damage bottom, ice damage bonus 5, and attack percentage 6, not even fully upgraded. And I borrowed Ellen's Deep Sea Visitor, which is her signature W engine. Now this effect won't be active at all, but you know what will be active. 24% crit rate and a high base attack. I decided this was better than Bashful Demon. Maybe I shouldn't do another run, just like, you know, test out Bashful Demon, because it's not a bad one. It has attack percentage and increased ice damage. Hey. Although her crit rate would have plummeted, so I went with Deep Sea Visitor. We're not gonna be talking about what I could have done differently. This is what I did. So, and I've honestly been wanting to do this for a long time, because like Soukaku, like her ultimate is actually like, you know, a little bit weird. Upon activating this skill, Soukaku enters the master state, increasing her crit rate by 15% for 15 seconds. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am, this buff disappears when she switches out. And if she ultimates, she gets prompted to switch out. So I'm like, why does this support get this effect, like the crit rate effect, when she's then meant to switch out? And if she does, she loses it. What would have made sense is like if the crit rate would have followed, like, you know, you pass that along with your other attack buff. And I honestly have a feeling that, you know, that might have been the case once upon a time. But that they realized that that would be like, you know, too strong, that nothing could ever compete with Soukaku in terms of, you know, the best support, so they took it away. Hey, what the hell do I know? Anyways, there's Monster Soukaku clearing Shiyu 17, full A rank squad, S rank. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel super free to click that thumbs up and stick around the channel. Anyways, until next time, Hako out.
In a city where neon shines, she's active, flicks and a short deep bite. Titties bounce and she's so tight, they own the game, they light the night. Titties cheeks, they steal the show, and spin shot, chase, tail and toe. From Zenless on 0, they break free. Titties cheeks, ruin hypocity. Cheeks and titties, both in sync. James Ratcliffe's ways made to think across the streets.